Welcome back for day 3 of the Drive-In Exploitation Challenge. I got in 3 films today. The first up is Umbrella Entertainment's release of Zombie Holocaust. And believe it or not, I've never seen this. It was fantastic. And I think it's a follow-up to Fulci's Zombie. This film has been released under a zillion different titles, most notably Dr. Butcher, MD, the Severin release. I have that too, and I'm going to watch that this week, probably tomorrow, and then do a comparison of these 2 releases. But it looks like, just on the surface, this has a couple of interviews, but when you do just a cursory analysis, the Severin release just blows this out of the water. The picture quality on this is very good. I had a ball with this movie. It's another zombie film on an island, just like Fulci's Zombie film, and even stars Ian McCulloch. Our little buddy Ian McCulloch is in it. And it's directed by a guy named Marino Gamalucci. I think that's his name. Marino Girolami. Apparently, and he's got a pretty extensive directorial credits. He's directed a lot of movies, but he's not known for horror. You've got this one and a Dr. Jekyll film he's done. But this was great. The scene with the best scene in the film was when the guy takes the outboard motor and just caves in with these zombies' faces. It was fantastic. But you got cannibals. You got pretty rough cannibal scenes in this, combined with zombies. And then you got a crazy doctor that's been transferring people's brains and creating these zombies running around on this island. It was a hoot. Just a hoot. I don't know that it's as good as the Fulci Zombie film, but it was just as entertaining. Kind of along the lines of Burial Ground a little bit. But yeah, highly recommended if you haven't seen Zombie Holocaust. Get your hands on the copy of that. Next up is Paul Naschy's The Man with the Severed Head. This is another Kino Redemption release I had in my unwatched pile. There's 2 cuts of this film. There's an unrated Italian cut, which is like 108 minutes, and then there's the American release, which is significantly shorter. The Italian release has a couple nude scenes, full frontal nudity, but I don't know that it does the film any additional justice. It's a slow-paced crime drama, and really Paul Naschy's only in it at the very start and at the very end. It's a bit of a slog to get through. Not one of my favorite Naschy films. There is an audio commentary, a pretty engaging one, with Richard Harlan Smith, and I thought he did a good job giving a nice overview of the film and the background of the actors. But yeah, this one, unless you're a completist, I would have to tell you to probably give it a pass. It's 5 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It just was really talky and really slow and not particularly engaging. Anyway, that's Paul Naschy, The Man with the Severed Head. And then finally, a fantastic film that I've not seen, and that's Bruce Lee and the Chinese Connection. And maybe I have seen it many, many years ago, and I don't remember it. It is fantastic. This may be one of my favorite martial arts films. Bruce Lee was just awesome in this. It's got some intense fighting. The last 20, 30 minutes of this is just riveting stuff, man. It's not, some of the martial arts films seem like they're parroting themselves. This was a serious film, and the martial arts action in the last 30 minutes was eminently believable. It was not played for dramatic effect or very stagey. Sometimes it looks very stagey or choreographed. The action sequences, not this, man. It was balls to the wall and awesome stuff. Loved this film. The Chinese Connection. Highly recommend it. This is a Shout Factory release, and this probably I got to go back and watch the whole Bruce Lee box set I've got, but I would have to say this is much better than Enter the Dragon. And Enter the Dragon's a great movie. That's how much I like this film, The Chinese Connection. The storyline is pretty simple. You got Bruce Lee trying to avenge his master's death. You've got the Japanese, and they've thrown in the element of the Japanese versus the Chinese kung fu or martial arts schools going against each other. So that, as a lot of people know, the Chinese, there's no love lost between the Chinese and the Japanese from the early World War I, World War II stuff. So, yeah. But it was great stuff, and Bruce Lee's awesome. Yeah. He's a magnetic character and a hell of an action hero. So, pretty interesting internal artwork here on this Shout Factory release. I like that a lot. Check that out. Awesome stuff. So, yeah, that was day 3. And I will definitely be coming back on day 4 or 5 or at some point and giving you a comparison of that Zombie Holocaust and Dr. Butcher, MD. Anyway, I appreciate it, and thanks for watching.